The time capsule plan. My boyfriend, Alex, and I have been in a long-distance relationship for almost a year now. It's been tough between the time zones, busy work schedules, and the physical distance. There have been moments when it felt like the connection was starting to fade. We text, call, and video chat, but there's only so much you can do through a screen. The loneliness hit harder some days, especially on anniversaries or random weekends when all I wanted was to just be with him. One night, during one of our usual FaceTime calls, I sighed. I wish there was a way to make these moments feel more real. Like something that lasts, you know? Alex got quiet for a moment, and then his face lit up. I have an idea, he said. What if we start making these little time capsules for each other? I was intrigued. What do you mean? Okay, here's the plan. We each get a box, like a shoebox or whatever. And every time we feel like we're missing each other, we write letters, or leave notes, or put little things in it. It could be anything: a ticket stub from something we did, a snack we love, a picture, anything that reminds us of each other. I was immediately on board. It felt like a way to take our virtual love and turn it into something tangible. We agreed that once a month, we'd send our boxes to each other without looking inside and only open them when they arrived. The first box I sent Alex had a handwritten letter, a few photos from a trip we took together, a small bottle of my favorite perfume because I wanted him to remember what I smelled like, and a keychain I picked up from a flea market. When his box arrived, I couldn't wait to see what he had put inside. There was a mixtape he'd made, yes, a real CD, because we're sentimental, a coupon for one free had with the date we could use it, and a little note that said, "Remember when we made pancakes and accidentally burned them?" I still think about that every time I make breakfast. Every month, the time capsules became our little tradition. They weren't just about the gifts inside, they were about the effort and thought we put into them. It was a way of making sure our connection stayed fresh and real, even though we were miles apart. One of my favorite moments was when I opened a box to find an old movie ticket we'd shared during our first trip. It was wrinkled and faded, but it was such a powerful reminder of that day, of the first time I'd really seen how much we clicked. Even now, months later, the time capsules are still going strong. Every time I send a box, I can't wait to see what's inside his. It's one of those quirky things that keeps the magic alive in a long-distance relationship. And honestly, it's become one of the best parts of our routine. I'll always look back and think about how a simple, creative idea turned our miles apart into something that felt so much closer.